Well, let's see. Today is November 3rd, 2012. And right now it's about 9:40. Take the carbon cub up, I think. Everything runs right. No power. Don't seem to have no power. No batteries discharged. Sounds more like it. That's what it was. Gear switch, I think, if I remember right. A little bit to the right. A little more to the right. Left down for a moment. Low pass over here. Yeah, this is the carbon cub. It's the one that will tow the ASX if it was set up right. I had a pilot I could trust on the other end. I'll try flaps down again. Try a little slow pass. Doesn't fly too good with flaps. Not with power on. Okay, we got the two 150s in here right now. This is the first take on the second camera. Or this will be the first take on a second camera, I should say. Okay.
How long do you stay up in the air with one of those batteries?
About 4 minutes, but what I'm using right now, I'm not using the batteries that came with it at this moment. One of the three that I got went out completely, and I'm charging the other two. But what I'm using right now is a
bigger battery?
No, I'm using two 150s instead of the 280. Instead of the 280 that come with it, or the 180 that come with it, which is a 2-cell. So I'm using two 150s with a harness on it. Okay, this is take 2, and it's about 10:15 now. This was after 2 unsuccessful tries in a row on older batteries. These batteries my batteries just don't seem to be lasting. And it's really difficult to charge to check on these 1-cell batteries. More down in there, I think. Feels maybe slightly tail heavy. Got a number of other planes in the air here right now. Looking all right. Tom is here, and Don, and Ryan. It's now 10:31. Let's send this cub up again. Feels good. Here we go.
I just got to get ventilation in there to get air.
Yeah, that's a good battery.
This week I'm gonna be in the shop, and we made a little tube in there. I'm gonna see if there's any of that chain link left. We got one iron to make a bowl out of. Norm, head up. I was thinking maybe just scrapping it inside that thing.
Don, you're standing just about on the runway. Don, you know you're almost on the runway.
Okay.
And you know when I'm flying, that's dangerous. Inverted pass.
John, you gonna talk about it out there, or you gonna fly that thing? It's coming. Now that thing is still flying off.
Coming in. Yeah, yeah, it's almost as big as one of my ultralights.
30 bucks. Well, 30 bucks plus a motor and an ESC.
Yeah, plus a motor, plus an ESP, plus 20 hours.
Oh, the
Yes.
hours. I got it. A month putting it together.
I had to put my radian back together, and my wife and I figured I worked 6.5 hours on it. Now at 40 bucks an hour, you know, come on.
Oh,
Come on.
I want to do the math on it like that.
Yeah, you know.
As long as it works.
Yeah, well it does. So of the three batteries I got specifically for it, two of them, huh?
No, what's this made of? It's foam, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's foam. Yeah, that's the gyros
You get
you
that
hear.
through Horizon?
Yeah, that's the gyros you hear. I also have an ASX AIM, which is the glider that can be pulled by this.
Oh, really?
But we towed it up on a high start before, and my first flight with it on a high start
And that's
was
a
good.
Cub, huh?
Yeah, carbon Cub. The first flight on the glider with the that I put up on a high start, the first flight went fine. We went over by the park because there's grass. You got to lay out about 150 feet of line, and my wife went with me. And the first flight was great. And the second flight, my line caught on a weed, and it literally pulled the plane down. And at the same time, what I did is, of course, I put full down elevator to take it off of the line, and apparently the servo came loose on it, and it crashed, but it didn't hurt it bad. It just that was on the glider I'm talking about, and anyway, it only took me a couple of minutes to repair it, but
Don, I thought you were going to fly that big one.
I was going to bring it out today and just fly it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to fly it off of this because one of the
Looks like
things.
it's been a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Because I told my supervisor, one of my
Yeah.
supervisors,
Yeah.
he wants to get some for his kids.
Yeah. It flies well, and like you see, it flies inverted just as well as
Yeah, I did.
otherwise.
So,
And it'll do it. It'll do.
that's through Horizon, huh?
Yeah. And it won't tip stall, or at least not very easily.
Oh.
That plane really flies. That plane really flies.
Wow,
That's
God.
a good airplane.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell of a nice guy. That's Don, I think, and Tom. Tom and Don, I mean. Well, whatever. A lot of planes in the air right now. 3 of them. I guess I better go upstairs. Get away from these guys.
I'll tell you, you know what? Go for? 500 bucks. That one that I got at home, you can get under 200 bucks. Oh, yeah, you can.
It's Tom's, I think. The biplane, I believe. Oh, I think I got some air now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.